Pete here with the Small Business Resource Center with an update on HR 836. That is the House bill that basically is supposed to end Governor Wolf's emergency disaster declaration. Keep in mind that so many bills had been passed and sent to Governor Wolf's desk, and he vetoed all of them. And I did make my video the other day, and I got money that Wolf is not going to let this quote unquote just go down easy. But there are a couple little hiccups, by the way, so not 100% blaming Wolf. When you're looking at the news here, basically it says Governor Wolf has a court filing in Pennsylvania stating that this has not been presented to him for approval or disapproval. Keep in mind, he's going to try to just turn it down anyways. So you're well aware of that. He's basically vetoed everything that came to him. On March 6th, Wolf had his declaration for the emergency disaster. June 3rd, he basically renewed that order. And since then, anything past that interfered with his plan has been vetoed by him. We all know this if you're a business person, or maybe you don't know it. Some of the issues that I would say are challenging are the simple fact that unemployment and PUA, the Pandemic and Unemployment Assistance, if you don't know what that is, you should search my other videos, because many people who have not been able to file unemployment because they're self-employed gig workers, they are able to get unemployment now because of the CARES Act that Trump enacted and signed. So the problem is about 16% of those people, from my understanding, have not received anything. And that I know people personally who said, I applied for unemployment in March and I still have not received any benefits. The Governor Wolf's team has said they expect that there's a lot of fraud. You know, maybe they should find a correlation between shutting down every single business and unemployment, because it's pretty simple. There'd be a reason why all these people are applying, because they don't have jobs and they're not working and they can legally apply, but they're stating that there's a lot of fraud. Regardless of that fact, we're looking at this, and what it says is Senate President pro tempore Joseph Scarnetti, he has not basically presented this to Governor Wolf. So Governor Wolf is basically trying to shoot this down at the Supreme Court, saying that it's not been given to him and basically it needs to just go away. They want to just follow with his plan. He's basically stating that what he's done has saved Pennsylvania, but maybe they should also look at the simple fact that the Department of Health and Governor Wolf, they put sick people in hospices, old folks' homes. There's maybe a lot of other places apparently where old people were that had coronavirus. And I can't find the exact article, but when this happened, they said, the article I read said 83% people that were sick or died, it was either one, were older people. And that's due to the fact that our government and their regulations put sick people with the highest possible risk people. So if you're saying your plan saved people, apparently it may have made a lot of people sick and killed a lot of people that didn't need to die. Or I should say, maybe eventually they would die, but died because of the coronavirus, supposedly. I'm saying supposedly. I shouldn't even be laughing, but this is sad because hospitals and places actually make money because of this, because of the way the CARES Act was designed. A place like Japan, they said they had around 800 some deaths from the coronavirus and they had no quarantine. They just practiced social distancing. So it's going to be interesting what's going to happen. Pennsylvania is more and more becoming open because of the regulations, but the regulations are still affecting us drastically. If you're not aware of the regulations, some of the news I read stated that they're asking sports teams to social distance. Now, the sports teams, I don't remember the coach, I was listening to it on the radio, stated this is impossible. You can't operate a locker room where all the lockers are right next to each other and now say you all need to be 6 feet apart. Just doesn't make sense. You can't even do it. They already built the locker rooms. Everything's already there. You can't make people be 6 feet apart. And when you're looking at sports, I don't remember the team in particular, but how are you going to play football and have people be social distance? They're shoulder to shoulder. Just doesn't make sense. It's just not going to happen. When I looked at things like Royal Caribbean, I was going to go on a cruise. It got canceled. But Royal Caribbean said these regulations do not make sense. They have the cleanest facilities, never had issues, and they cannot follow these regulations. You can't give people regulations, tell them to operate. That's not coming from Wolf, by the way, these regulations, but similar type of regulations, and say this is how you need to operate. They said it doesn't make sense. I also talked to local businesses on social distancing regulations and how they're supposed to operate, and they said they can't operate like that because once you put regulations in place that make it impossible for them to do their business, which they could potentially risk being fined and everything. Having people wear masks and stuff, if they feel they need it, no problem. But making people operate in a manner that makes it so they can operate and they're going to lose money, they said that they're better off just keeping the doors closed than operating at an even bigger loss. In other words, them paying their lease and not being in operation is a loss. But if you're saying operate and then they can do the math in their head without even being open and saying, I'm going to lose even more money if I'm operating under similar type of regulations. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen. Comment on your experience. Let me know how this is affecting your business or you as a consumer. Smash a like button if this helped you, and let's get back on track. I know a lot of people have been mentioning want to get back to work. It's like a 3-month extended vacation nobody or people may not have wanted. And a lot of people who are not getting their unemployment PWA benefits are furious, borrowing money from people, using credit cards to survive, and basically are very pissed. But share this video, smash a like button, subscribe for updates. This is Pete with the smallbusinessresourcecenter.com. Have a great day.